Bitcoin and Ethereum, what can I say except...
Remember,
We're on express elevator to hell. Going down.
2, 1, mark.
I know. Is it your first time? We're still in the 5x5 staying alive here. As Bitcoin, it has dumped heavily. Man, we're going to talk about that and more in today's episode. And wow, what we're going to do, how we're going to trade this. And if you're interested in trading it, you can trade it at bybit.davincij15.com or femex.davincij15.com. Oh, wow. Didn't see that one coming. I did say it was time for us to short, but I didn't think it was going to be like a complete drop off the cliff there. Once we started off breaking certain levels that I didn't think we were going to break. It was like one after the other. We're cascading down, and we're going to talk about where we're going and where we're going to see a bounce, where we're going to see Bitcoin possibly. And Bitcoin and Ethereum possibly turn around, and hopefully we don't see it go into a nightmare situation. We're gonna head on over to the charts. Let's take a look right here, shall we? And we can see, well, Bitcoin, once it broke this level, right, which I didn't think it was gonna break, which was the 62,300 level. Once it broke that was it. It was just like waterfall. From there, and it even broke the support level of the green line, which I was shocked even to see that, wake up to see that, and yet there we were. And so thought we'd get a bounce here, get back into it, but we didn't. We continued falling through. Once we started falling through, then 38.2 was the next target level of support, and you can see that we bounced pretty much close off of it. And we're seeing Bitcoin starting to consolidate up in this area. I would expect if we go down to the lower time frames that this is not the end of the situation. I think we're going to this is a little bit of a dead cat bounce here, and then we're going to probably retest this level, the lower levels here. Don't expect it to hold this level down here, which is the 48,569 level. I expect it to break that level just a little bit at least before it starts its rise higher. No guarantees for the management. It could just end up with a 78.6 roll back and then pump and create a W, and we could be off to a dead cat bounce on watching Bitcoin move back up a little bit before it comes back down for a hard fall. Moving back to the 4 hours, you can see that the next level of support, should we not hold the 38.2, is $51,000 level, and hopefully we do not do that. That would be freaking horrible. It's just absolutely nightmare. Speaking about nightmare, we still have to look at the 38.2 here on Ethereum. Unfortunately, right, this thing, when we break out of a channel, usually we come back to the base of the channel, and that happens to be at the $3,370 level. Hopefully we hold the 61.8 area. That would be absolute catastrophic if we come all the way back down here. So hopefully we don't, but that's always a possibility at this point. Most likely we're going to hold the 38.2 because that's where that's the breakout level from this larger cup and handle, or even if you want to call it, you can call it a cup and handle basically, or you can call it a W if you want, because it's the same kind of big W deal here. And we're most likely going to hopefully hold the $4,000 level, and not revisit down all the way down here at the $3,500 level. So, but that's what it looks like it wants to target if should it fail to bounce at the 38.2. I'm looking for longs. I'm going to be looking for longs, hunting longs down in that area. So I'm going to be looking at the lower time frames. and hopefully see some sort of bearish divergence happening with the RSIs and stuff like that. Yes, you can see a little bit there happening on the hourly. I'm not really committed to anything just yet. Probably just a Hail Mary, maybe all the way close down to the bottom here, because we've already bounced heavily. I don't expect it to go further, but it's always a possibility. And should it do that, then I will reassess the situation. Heading back up to the 4 hour, you can see that we're now in the oversold territory on the 4 hour on the RSI. I would expect some sort of dead cat bounce here shortly, and then maybe a retry to come back down here after the dead cat bounce. Failure to break down from 38.2 could result in a bullish divergence for us in the short term, in the midterm actually. So let's wait and see how that plays out on the 4 hour over time. All right, let's take a look at the dominance. The dominance, still going sideways. We still haven't seen any kind of directional change here. We have the Bollinger Bands tightening up. Yes, that means we're going to have a massive breakout. Unfortunately, we can see that on this the volume profile, that looks like it's creating a W, and if we're doing that on the RSI, that's not good as well. That means we're, ouch, go a lot higher here before we do continue our downward descent on the dominance here. So I'm not surprised. I figured we should do something like some sort of like an M pattern, right? So that we actually break down and make it really heavy breakdown. So I expect this thing to roll right back up here and then fail, and then boom, the biggest alt season you've ever seen in your entire life will start to be underway. So I'm looking forward to that to be played out in the next little while. So I'm expecting that a big pump here, most likely after the Bollinger Bands squeeze, and then a dump down into the abyss for the dominance. We've already seen a little bit of a altcoin pump here across the board here. This is now starting to slow down. Things are a little bit calming down and so forth. So I wouldn't be surprised if we actually do a pump, and that's why we use the little lady strategy to buy these altcoins and switch into Bitcoin. And if you like that, well, hit the like button, hit the subscribe bell button and all, and also, hey, why not head over and learn about the little lady strategy over for free at davincicodes.net/videos as well. So, well, with that said, remember, Bitcoin's real, Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll get some better results later on this week with Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin will start to pump sometime this week, and we're going to see it go to 100,000 for the end of this year for sure. Thanks. Bye now.